Hi everyone, it's Karen here. Welcome to this 24 days of tags for 2022. Today is day 1, and although I'm a little late starting this year, we will still have as much fun as we did before. And each of my tags is the same as they have been in the previous years. If you've missed them, go back and have a look through my YouTube channel. Each of them is about a 10-minute video, so it's super quick to do at this really busy time of the year. Each of them I use with different coloured ribbons and carries mostly a different technique each day. Really simple but fun. 6.5 centimetres by 12.5 centimetres long. And then what I've done is, I've measured with my ruler and my pencil 1 centimetre in from each side and 1 centimetre down from the top. And then taking my scissors, I just line up those 2 marks. And then you have a really lovely proportioned tag. And that's what each of our tags in this series is going to look like. I've used mostly white card for the whole series, but there are a couple that I've done in craft card, but we'll get to those when we get to them. So this one is all about blending, creating a lovely smooth and seamless blend. So of course we had to start with my favourites, which is blues, but this will lend itself to any different colour, different blend. So I've got Blueprint Sketch, which is this lovely dark colour at the bottom, and then tumbled glass along the top. My stamping, I've used Twilight VersaFine Clair, and these are all Lavinia stamps today. So I'm using this one, which is called Winter Magic. Then I've got Fir Tree 1 and Fairy Fir Tree as well. I'm also using the little snowflakes stamp, and then I've used holographic glitter for the inside of the snowflakes to give us this lovely little sparkle. And then I just found some ribbons in my stash that lent itself really well to this same theme, a bit of sparkle in the ribbon and a sparkle in the darker ribbon there. So we'll get started. So I'm going to start with my lighter blue, and this is really, really quick. And I'm going to take my smoothies. I'm going to blend today with smoothies because they're quite quick to do so. And I'm just going to circular motion fill this top part of the card with my ink. I am using Distress Oxides, Distress Inks, and all the Elements inks would work just as well. So I like to start light and build up the colour. You can see my poor blending sponges have seen better days. They're coming apart, but I love them. They're well seasoned and you get a nice blend from them. I'll have to be brave and change them over soon. So you can see when I start off the card and bring it on. That way, if I've got too much ink on my sponge or I've scraped it too quickly, it smooths it over really nicely. So you can see what I've done here. I haven't gone in a straight line. It's just wherever it felt. There we go. And now I'm going to take Blueprint Sketch, which, as you know, if you've followed me for a while, is a huge favourite of mine, because put next to a blue it becomes bluer, put next to a purple it becomes more purple, but it gives you a lovely depth of colour, this one. So you can see what I'm doing, really small little circles. So I'm so grateful for those of you who've been patiently waiting these. The truth is, as I've had a bit of a crazy year, and so I'm late. However, still as much fun to be had. Don't be tempted to go too fast here. Don't be tempted at all. You will see it'll be well worth it to have gone smoothly, slowly, because your blend will make will be quite different than if you'd rushed it. So look at that lovely rich colour at the bottom there. It's just lovely. So I'm bringing it up to around where I finished off with the blue. And then I'm going to go back in with the lighter blue and just pull it down to soften the line between these two. So going down over the blue, then coming in with the darker blue. And then you just play with it till you feel like you've joined up those colours really smoothly. I'm just going to wipe off my mat here. This is only water. And an old tea towel or flannel works really well. And then you've got this lovely blend between the colours. It's quite smooth. Now, if you don't get it as smooth, don't worry, because once we put some of the colour on top of it, and I'll show you how to camouflage it if you don't like what you've got. What you could do is you could put more dots, you could splatter it with water, that will hide some of the blend. Or you could put more of these snowflakes in and around. So here you go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp it up with one of our fir trees using Twilight. And I'm going to stamp this one just about here. It's just gorgeous. Clear this off so that it doesn't go on the back of my tag. And then I'm going to take this smaller tree, which is Fairy Fir Tree Small. I'm just going to ink that up again with Twilight. I'm going to put this on this end of the card. And then in the middle. Now, you don't have to use exactly the same stamps as I have. This one I'm going to stamp off. So we get this in the background, and I'm going to bring it a bit lower down. Lovely, lovely. Then I'm going to take my Winter Magic sentiment here. Let's put it the right way up. And then we're going to take snowflakes, this small little one, and I'm just going to pop it in and around the tag, in and around these trees. There we go. So you can see how quick this is. I love, at Christmas time, matching my tags to my paper. And this actually works well with one of my papers that I've got this year. So I'm then going to take my glue and just pop a tiny blob of glue in the center of our snowflakes and in the center of some of these as well. And then this gorgeous holographic glitter, which is really quite coarse glitter, so it will give a real sparkle. There we have it. So yes, just creating and using a piece of paper that I've folded in half will give me a nice little funnel to put that glitter back into my pot. So there you have it. Tag 1, day 1 of our 24 days of tags. This one looks a little lighter. Perhaps I wasn't as bold as I was with the blueprint sketch. So all I'm going to do is punch a hole in the top and thread my ribbons through, and voila, we are done. I would love to see your makes. Please put them in the group. Let everyone enjoy and admire. Karen Telfer Craft Creative Community is a Facebook group. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.